Hey, welcome! If you're a real estate agent, you already know that picking a brokerage is one of the biggest moves you'll ever make in your career. So today, we're going to break down how to find that perfect professional home. Let's dive right in.
I want you to just pause for a second and really think about this. Right now, where you are, do you feel energized? Do you feel supported? Or does it feel like something's just a little off? You know, like you're hitting some kind of invisible ceiling, or maybe you feel like you're constantly swimming against the current. It's a really common feeling, and you know what? It almost always points back to one single thing.
You see, when agents feel stuck, it's so easy to blame the commission splits or the tech tools. And yeah, don't get me wrong, those things are important. But the real issue, the root cause, it's usually something much deeper. A factor that honestly gets overlooked way too often.
That's it right there. Culture. It's this invisible force that pretty much shapes your entire day-to-day experience. But here's the problem. Most agents only figure out there's a bad cultural fit after they've already signed on the dotted line. And that's exactly why understanding what a brokerage's culture is really all about before you commit is so incredibly crucial for your success.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. Culture, it sounds a little soft, maybe kind of abstract. But I'm telling you, a brokerage's culture has a very real, very concrete impact on your bottom line and, frankly, your long-term happiness in this business. It literally dictates how you work, how you collaborate, and ultimately how successful you're going to be.
And this slide just lays it all out perfectly. I mean, look at the difference. A poor fit feels like you're constantly being watched or restricted. You waste all your precious energy just dealing with internal drama instead of focusing on what matters, your clients. But a great fit, man, it's a completely different world. You feel supported, you're respected like the business owner you are, and collaboration just happens. It lifts everybody up. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? The right culture isn't just a nice-to-have thing. It's not about feeling good at the office holiday party. It is about genuinely reducing your daily stress so you can show up as your best self and build a career that you actually enjoy for the long haul.
Okay, so how in the world do you find this amazing culture? Well, you have to become a bit of an investigator. Seriously. It means you've got to look right past the shiny recruiting pitch and all the promises on the website to figure out what a brokerage is really like, day in and day out.
So here it is. This is your three-step toolkit for getting to the truth. First, you're going to ask questions that cut right through the usual sales pitch. Second, you're going to be a fly on the wall. You'll watch how agents actually talk to each other. And third, you're going to dig into their processes to see how the big decisions are really made around there.
Now these questions, these are gold. They're designed to peel back the layers. Asking about how they handle conflict, that tells you if it's a collaborative place or if it's every person for themselves. Understanding how they really measure success shows you what the leadership truly values. Is it just numbers or is it more? And learning about decision-making, that tells you if you're going to have a voice or if you're just going to be told what to do. So, while you're playing detective, you also need to know what a win looks like, right? You need a clear picture of what you're even looking for. A great culture isn't some myth. It has very specific, very identifiable signs that you can totally spot if you know what to look for.
A truly strong culture respects you as a professional who is running your own business. It gives you clear, ethical standards to follow, but it doesn't try to micromanage you with a million little rules. It actively encourages you to work with other agents. And maybe most importantly, it creates an environment where your focus can stay exactly where it belongs, on your clients, not on office drama.
At the end of the day, a brokerage with a great culture isn't just trying to sign you for today. They're not playing the short game. They are investing in a real long-term partnership. They give you support that is flexible and actually changes as your career grows and evolves.
All right, let's pull this all together. If you're thinking about making a move, or even if you're just starting out, thinking about culture isn't a luxury. It is a core piece of your business strategy. It's about being intentional, about designing a career that's actually going to fulfill you.
Please, never forget this. That commission split doesn't matter one bit if you are miserable every single day. The fanciest tech tools in the world won't help you if the environment is actively stifling your growth. You have to weigh culture with the exact same importance as everything else, because it's the foundation that your entire success is built on. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Take a really honest look at where you are right now and where you want to go. Are you truly in an environment that is supporting that vision? Because finding the right fit, it's not just about making more money. It's about building a career and a life that you are genuinely proud of.